NBA.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Pelicans. For Memphis, it's been a bumpy road as of late. Out of sorts in 4 of the last 5 games. But they are looking to rectify that here tonight. Pelicans, Grizzlies. Tip-off coming right up. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Joe Harris is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hunter in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Mike Bibby out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
So the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Wide open. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Rozier the pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They retain possession.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now, here is Bibby. This game he had 10 points. That one goes. Count it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Launches a 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bibby's got 5 points so far.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His 3-point shot is as money as it gets.
Battier with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Pass to Abdul Rahim. For 3, Bibby. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Rozier. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical when he has to, even if it means taking on the contact.
Good on both. Here is Bibby. He's got 8. Passes it to O'Neal. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shaq's got his second basket.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. When it comes to terrific 3-point shooters, Joe Harris, and Richard, you know this, is a name that comes to mind.
And for good reason. He doesn't need much separation to feel comfortable firing away. He's won a 3-point contest. He's led the league in 3-point percentage, and you gotta love the kind of confidence he has.
Here's Bibby. Pelicans with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Count the basket.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
Here's Ingram. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Hunter. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And that ties it up.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Blocks it again. Kicks to Hunter. The tray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bibby got a piece of it. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. And no good. Some solid defense from Battier. Memphis moving it around. Here's Bibby, and he lays it straight in. Bibby's got 10 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bibby dishes to Stackhouse. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Hunter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Here's Bibby. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies. Paul Gasol. Vin Baker. Desmond Bain.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The D bid on that pass fake, and that freed him up.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Rozier kicks to Ingram over Battier. And it's Ingram missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. A simple rule, guys. Never foul a jump shooter like Battier. Normally, they are reliable at the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
No good on the second free throw. Toppin kicks to Rozier. 2 seconds left, and the layup is good.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Joe Harris has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Sharp. Hunter is out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Battier left side. Oh, that's blocked. Hunter, the pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
New Orleans shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Hunter. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
The Grizzlies trail by 6. The kick out to Bain. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 3 assists in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And that one's good. Daniels.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Abdul Rahim, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
You don't see the 3 from Abdul Rahim very often, but this time he's able to knock it down.
Hunter kicks to Daniels. Rozier the pass to Hunter. Fade away. Another one falls for New Orleans.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bibby against Rozier. And stolen by Hunter. 3 on 3. 20 feet out. They get it again. Wiseman with the bucket. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where's he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. It's deflected. And now the Pelicans on the break. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And he gets the bucket. Bibby's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Some changes for Memphis. Shaq comes in for Pau Gasol. And Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Bain. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
O'Neal misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And it's good, 2 points. Wiseman's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Bibby. It's deflected. And now here's Rozier, the fast break champs. Sharp. That's good.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Daniels, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter.
James
Nothing
Wiseman.
on target.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pelicans leading by 15. The pass to Daniels. Hunter on the wing. Over Abdul Rahim. And there's Hunter on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 8th assist in the game. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Bibby's got 21.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Daniels from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 18. Here is Bibby. Here's Aldridge. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mike Bibby.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Stackhouse. He's out there with Mike Bibby. Shane Battier is out there with O'Neal. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Bibby after Terry Rozier's basket. And it's blocked. And up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Sharp. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Hunter. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From outside the arc. And the Pelicans get it back. Here's Sharp. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sharp's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baker's checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here is Bibby. He's got 21.
And Bibby is an active scorer, one who is skilled at drawing the D's hand.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
Here's Bibby following the score by New Orleans. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Golden State, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are, they're rolling, and we expected that. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
And Memphis making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Pelicans leading by 22. Exum passes to Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And that's now 20 points for baddest one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket. And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New Orleans?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block number.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And here's a look at some numbers for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Baines checked in for Memphis. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Hunter, no good.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Grizzlies making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Shamet. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Got a hand on it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
On the wing, Bain. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bain's got his third basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is New Orleans on the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Robinson is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Hunter. And it's Exum in at the point guard. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. A three from Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
He had a nice open look right there. Shamet's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Williams finds Bain. Chalk up 2 there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Ingram. Here he goes.
The determination of Ingram is simply awesome. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
The shot from the low post is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Exum from deep. High arcing shot, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Exum.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Back to Shamet. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Basket counts. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Exum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Baker, he's checked in for Memphis. Stackhouse comes in for Bogdanovich. Hunter against Towns. Unloads from 13. And too long on the shot.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Hunter, no good. Memphis has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Williams. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D that time from Robinson. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Exum finds Ingram. Now Shamet, guarded by Bain. Trains the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
There's the drive. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Shane Battier is checked in for Williams.
Shane Battier.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Robinson kicks to Shamit. And there's the drive.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Baddest One.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
Here's Exum. Towns with the defensive effort. And so here's Memphis. Stolen by Exum. Robinson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hunter the pass to Shamit. Shoots a fader. Yes, that goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Exum. Offline. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.